going on, YouTube? It's your boy Big Play Slate here, coming back with another video. And in today's video, this is going to be a video about me explaining why I think Kyle Pitts will have the greatest single season tight end season ever. I know I said season a lot in that one sentence, but yeah, I truly believe that. And I'm just going to be breaking out why I think that, based off his athleticism and whatnot, the acquisitions they made this offseason, and what they have, what they lost, what they gained to that team. A lot of stuff happened, man. A lot did happen. And, they lost Matt Ryan. I'm going to get to that later. But, dude, a lot has happened in Atlanta the last couple of years with losing Julio and them boys. Dirty Bird's gone into rebuild. But it all starts out with losing Matt Ryan. Former franchise quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons got traded to the Indianapolis Colts this offseason for, I want to say, a second and a fourth. They lost Russell Gage. One of their depth. I won't say a depth, but he was a starter of theirs. Very productive, underrated receiver. Added Marcus Mariota, through free agency this year. Played with the Raiders and the Titans. Had a couple good runs here and there. They added Bryan Edwards, another player that played for the Raiders. Depth piece. Been waiting for his time to shine. Could have done that last year. Added another Raiders player, Casey Hayward, who was one of the best coverage grade corners last year in the league. Added a USC wide receiver by Drake London. Dude's a beast, phenom. Played amazing last year at USC. He's, to me, the second best receiver in the class. But let's go over Kyle Pitts' stats. He had 68 receptions, 1,000 yards, 1,026 yards to be exact, 15.1 average yards, 1 touchdown. The projected stats I have later is going to shock the hell out of you. I think this guy is going to explode. But, this dude is just a cheat code. You see what he could do, line up on the outside. Dude lined up on the outside against one of the best corners in the league, and Xavier Howard. And he caught a ball on the dude as a receiver. This dude's a cheat code. You could put him in the middle, he's going to dominate. Go up against a bigger linebacker, big safety, guy's gonna dominate. That's just how he plays, man. He only had 1 touchdown last year, but to be quite honest, that Falcons team wasn't in the red zone a lot. And whenever they were, Kyle Pitts was generating yards to get into the red zone for a guy like Cordell Patterson. And Cordell Patterson was another guy that was big in that offense last year. So right now, personally, I think Kyle Pitts is the 7th best tight end in the game. I think 1 is Kittle, 2 is Kelsey. You're shocked there. Kittle's just a better overall player, in my opinion. 3, I would have to say, is Mark Andrews. Got to give the guy some love. 4, Darren Waller. Dude's a monster. 5, I would have to say, is TJ Hawkinson. Quiet dude, but balls out every year that he's played. 6, Dallas Goedert. Sensational player. Plays for my Eagles. Dude's a dog. And then 7, Kyle Pitts. Alright, these are my projected stats for him. Now, when you compare it to the player that all time right now, Travis Kelce, has had the greatest single season tight end season ever. And I believe that was in 2021 or 2020. Not last year. It might have been 2020. I'm tripping there. But he had 105 receptions, 1,416 yards, 145 targets, 13.5 average yards, 11 touchdowns. All right, these are my receptions for Kyle Pitts. 120 receptions. It's been done before. 1,600 yards. I think dude's going to have a lot of yards. First of all, he's a big guy, but he's also a fast guy. I think his blocking, especially in the run game, gets underrated because of how good of an athlete he is. Just being that, receiver more like He's basically a wide receiver in a tight end's body. 159 targets. He's gonna get a lot of targets, a lot of looks. Marcus Mariota, he loves utilizing his tight ends. Remember Delaney Walker? He was one guy that was athletic, was big in the red zone. I think he's going to have 22.3 average yards. Like after the catch and whatnot, dude's going to explode. 19 touchdowns, I say that because it goes from 1 to 19. Only for the simple fact that I think whenever they get in the red zone, not only is he going to just generate points to the red zone, obviously it's going to be more than last year, but he's just going to be a safety blanket for Marcus Mariota whenever, Drake London isn't in the offense. But, dude was in the Pro Bowl. A lot of good things going for him. Selected to the Pro Bowl, by his peers. He was also nominated to the, top 100. He was 91 on the top 100. That dropped yesterday night. A lot of good things going for the guy right now. Potential to be the number one tight end in the game. Dude is just, he's a glitch. He's a cheat code. And he has a lot of respect by some of his peers, and it's well deserved. The dude is just a quiet guy that just goes out there and performs. You don't see a lot of talking. All you see is just a guy making grown-ass men look like kids out there. And it's just a combination of just work ethic, factoring the athleticism, and how, agile he is. Dude is just different. He's just built different. And you don't get too many tight ends like this. So it's going to be weird in Atlanta. But you have coring like pieces for the foundation of that, team. Him, AJ Terrell, Patterson, Drake London. They have pieces, man. So comes down to just rebuilding, focusing on the future, getting Kyle Pitts the ball, and just let him do his work. Let him do his magic. But I'm going to end this video off right here. Y'all have a great one. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.